giddy up. Ride that funky pony. Giddy up, giddy up.
Kia ora, welcome to the First Call Plus. I hope the weekend is going well for you, and we're going to kick off with race number 6 out of Awapuni. This is a rating 75 over 1,200 metres and featuring Tabard 625, Manhattan Street 375, and then we get down to Selwood at $6.25. What's your thoughts on the market, Jason?
Tasty price, Tabard at $6.25. I think he's the big improver following a fresh up 7th. On the face of that, you'd say, well, maybe he might need another run, but I'd be prepared to spec him at that price to say that he's going to be close enough.
Aidan, talk to me about the map.
The map suggests that Watch Your Man, who we sort of had, you haven't seen him since July last year, that they'll probably try and push forward. Selwood led up at Tauranga last time out, so I'm sure they'll adopt similar tactics here. Magicala's got a bit of a tricky barrier draw. Tabard, they'll probably just let land. And Manhattan Street, I wouldn't be surprised to see this horse into the trail, but yeah, this is an interesting betting affair.
What did you make of Tabard's first up run, Jason?
Fair at best. Settled back. I expected to see a little bit more from him running on, but I think overall it was a run that I'm sure he'll be markedly improved from, and going off his best runs from last winter, he's one of the horses to beat with the 4 kilo claim. I think he's going to be well placed to run a race. 58 kilo is what he has to carry. I know there are a number of apprentice claims in the race, but
Temia, if I've got that right, Tairo is doing the riding. She claims fall down to 58 kilograms here, but we know what this horse is capable of. He's a beautiful, loose galloping chestnut that is going to take a massive amount of improvement from last time. Beat home Cool Moon in that same race. Madan Singh takes a couple off there, but and Cool Moon wasn't that far behind Manhattan Street 2 starts back. So I thought it was probably the danger to that pair, but I thought there's a real chance to back 2 horses here and make good profit, because I thought Tabard and Manhattan Street were a fair way in front of the others in this race, and at the prices I thought really attractive bets.
Could be a way to go, Jason.
yeah, I think that's probably made in a large degree by Tabard's price of $6.25. I thought he would be shorter.
Okay.
Would need a drink.
He's a class horse. There's no two ways. He's won 5 of 11. First up on a heavy track. He was always going to lead that run. He's a big chance for sure.
Can you make a case for any of the others?
Manhattan Street's the main one. Obviously, he's a horse who does perform well on heavy tracks. Has won 4 of 10 in that state. A winner at Awapuni 2 starts back in good company. And the Trentham run last time had merit as well. So he's a horse who went off his form at one point of his career, but he's back on it, and he normally holds it when he's there.
So you're going to back runners 1 and 2?
Yep, I've got them as bank bets on the first call of 30 a win on the pair of them, and I think they're both great chances.
And for you?
I'm happy to go with Tabard there, but respect what Aidan's saying, obviously, including Manhattan Street.
Interesting race of the day, maybe race number 10 out of Ruakaka. Looking forward to this event. It is the Harcourt's Green Bay over 1,600 metres. $5 for IC Red, Sam Weatherly draws in barrier number 11. True Enough, $5.80, and Major Tom at $7.50, also drawn a little awkwardly. This will be a good competitive race, Jason.
Yeah, there's a bit about this race. There are those 15 through 18. Those are the emergencies, so not expecting those runners to get starts. But look, IC Red, I think, has been ready to win the last couple of starts. I expect that Sam Weatherly will be positive from that awkward draw, and I think he'll look to have her in the first 5 or 6. How did you see IC Red mapping? Did you have that handy?
Yeah, it's somewhere near. Obviously, it's a race I didn't map because there were emergencies here that potentially could get runs in the race. So I don't like doing that, especially on Saturdays in winter, because we are often seeing scratchings get in. It just changes the dynamic a little bit too much, different to a Group 1 race when the emergencies aren't coming to get a start. But IC Red does obviously operate at Ruakaka home track. The 8 starts for a win and 5 minors. The recent starts have been okay away from home, and so you'd expect that she would be fitter. So she's definitely got claims in this race.
I made True Enough the best bet and thought it might press forward and get yourself into a handy spot. So we've got to wait all day to watch the last race out of Ruakaka, $5.80 the price around it. But look, I think from what you've said, it's a race that we give my sky, and there'll be a stack of winners to come out of it.
Yeah, exactly. The horse we're going to have a look at here is Rocket Lady, who is a last up rating 70 winner at Ruakaka, and did it from the front, which is always going to be a help. Creative Genius, who's a Ruakaka winner as well, won a dead heat race there last preparation. Obviously, just coming to the outside and hits the line stronger. We'll be better off.
Was this one of those days you stopped Legramore?
It might have been. I've stopped Legramore a few times, to be absolutely honest.
In fairness, Legramore stopped herself.
Yeah, that's probably a fair call.
Creative Genius will be better for that run, but Barrier 16's no help this time again. But this is typical Ruakaka racing. You get to the front and you can control them from there. I don't like doing it, but I've made the third ballot in the race, my top tip in the race. I thought Vinevale, I know they're likely to start in the other race, but the horse's third up was running third last time out at Talapa in a good race. Compression plates come off. I just thought it was better placed in this race. So if they start on with Vinevale.
Jason?
I see red for me, clearly. I think if Sam can find a spot in the first 4, 5, 6 in the run and be 2 off, or 1 off rather, in the running line, then I think she's been finishing off like she's just ready to go bang. She's short enough though, in a field that has a bit of depth. Like there is a reasonable amount of depth. Like you yourself have made a very strong case for True Enough.
Yeah.
And you know,
the other horse I thought was definitely worth considering is Major Tom, who's last out third at Avondale had merit. Will appreciate getting to home track, better surface. He was a horse who was winning, decent races. You know, that rating 65 on Derby Day, where a lot of those 3-year-olds are trying to get into the Derby. This horse won, so he's a good quality horse, and with the 2 kilogram claim, he's a chance for sure.
Just before 4:30, the last race. Anything more to add?
I need to get the fly out of my throat.
Okay, we'll leave it there.
Nothing more.
The First Call Plus, lovely to have you with us. All the best over the weekend. tab.co.nz, the home of the First Call and all of our bets. Follow us as we get through the weekend of racing. Good luck to you.
Giddy up, giddy up.